Hi, my name is Evan Daniel, and I've ridden BMX for about 4 years now. I've always ridden with family, friends, and pros, but one of those pros has always stood out to me. His name is Josh Perry.
Hey everyone, my name is Josh Perry. I'm 29 years old. I'm a professional BMX athlete, a holistic health coach, motivational speaker, and I live with 4 brain tumors. So it was actually a crash one day in 2010 where I hit my head and had to get an MRI. That MRI led to a diagnosis of a brain tumor taking up a good majority of the left side of my brain. Now, a year prior to that, I'd gone into the emergency room, urgent care for headaches, nausea, vomiting, vision loss, classic brain tumor symptoms, but they sent me home with pain pills and kept denying me a scan. 2010, hitting my head, that literally saved my life because my surgeon said, had I not found out about the tumor and I kept going, the route I was on, I wouldn't have woken up 1 month or 2 months later. Being diagnosed with a brain tumor, it changed a lot of my perspectives on life. More importantly, it gave me a sense of gratitude to be alive. People sometimes aren't fortunate enough to wake up or do the things that I'm able to do. So mentally, it started out as fear, and then it turned into gratitude, and then that turned into fuel to be motivated to live my life and continue doing what I was doing. And it was a progression. At first, riding took a minute to get back into my normal self, doing the tricks, especially flipping and spinning. It was weird. But as I've gone on now, this journey of 8 years since I was originally diagnosed, I just created this sense of mental toughness and perspective. More importantly, just being able to look at things from different angles and really assessing what I want in my life. I don't technically consider myself a hero. I think that at the end of the day, we all have the same abilities and, like I said, the manner in which we think and then the choices we take after.
He's pretty humble. He doesn't like to do any bad stuff. He just focuses on his riding, and he focuses on what he loves to do.
To be considered a hero to one person or another, it's an honor and a privilege. So I don't know, I'm just being me and living my life.
He's just really inspirational. Even his tone, just the way he talks to people, he's really inspiring.
Quote I live by is fierce as a thought, thoughts can be changed. And it goes back to perspective, At the end of the day, the biggest choice we have that nothing and no one can take from us is a choice of how we perceive life and the perspective that we, live each day with.
Just the way that he's able to always find the positives in things really, it really inspires me to look to find the positives. Even when I'm going through a tough day, I'll watch Josh's YouTube videos or his Instagram, and it really gets me, it gets me inspired.
What makes me happiest today is different than when I set out on this journey. When I set out on this journey, it was riding my bike. My bike made me the happiest. What makes me happiest today is when I feel like I'm having an impact. If I'm, sharing my life and helping others, that's what makes me the happiest. Is for someone to say thank you for sharing, whatever it was, it helped me. That makes me the happiest.
The trick I fell on is called a flare whip. And the easiest way to explain this is you go up a quarter pipe and you go and do a backflip and a 180, so that way when you land, you're landing forwards. But while you're upside down flipping and spinning, you're jumping off the pedals, kicking the back end of the bike around while hanging onto the handlebars. And then you're supposed to catch and land. The first time I tried this trick out of the foam pit on a real ramp, I overcompensated the rotation because I got scared and fell and hit my head. And that's the trick that led to the MRI, that found the brain tumor, and ultimately saved my life. So we're gonna get a flare whip in here on the Resi, which we didn't have back then. It's our padded ramp for new tricks to be safe.
Josh continues to spread his story, inspiring others all around him. He's a constant reminder of how he himself is a hero to all of us.